huge crowd was at the Sydney Cricket Ground to see the Rugby League World Cup match between Australia and Great Britain, the two undefeated teams in the series so far. They line up on the halfway mark. They wait for the anthem. And there's the kick-off. Great Britain kicking off into Australian territory, but right from the word go, Australia attacks. There's the long, lanky second row forward, Norm Provan, shooting the ball out to Ken McCaffrey, playing at scrum half. He hasn't played there for a long while, but playing an outstanding game. Great Britain start a move with Jones running across field, but he's tackled straight away. So far, the player's nice and clean, but it's fairly muddy on the Sydney Cricket Ground and fairly hard in the centre there. You can see the big centre of wet mud in the centre of the field. There's Davies running across field with a strong run. Great Britain comes back into the picture, throws the ball out on the far side, but Australia tackling grimly right from the word go. Press hard all the time. Great Britain have the ball, but knocked out of their hands. The Australian forwards see them there as a solid bunch, come straight up in attack. Now the scrum goes down. It's won by Australia. Referee Belcham, the New Zealander, Vic Belcham, very stern, capable referee, gives the kick to Jones. And the flags are up. First points to Great Britain. Great Britain leading 2-0. Now they swing into the attack again, out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, the scrum half, is brought down. Australians have it again. There's O'Shea. O'Shea and Provan always work together. O'Shea runs across field, plays the ball back now. Out to Provan. You see Provan always up with O'Shea. The pair of them work together all the time. Australia have the ball out to Clay. Clay, you can't mistake him. Barges hard and straight, a very hard player. They have it again. This time it's Marsh who throws it back. Australia maintaining possession at all costs all the time. Carney, the hooker, throws a good pass out to McCaffrey. A chance for an intercept here. The ball was knocked on, though. There's Poole racing the ball out. Out it goes to Carlson. The fullback is up making the extra man. On to Watson, and Watson almost goes in there with a hard run. Referee Belcher moves in. It's a penalty kick to Great Britain, but the Great Britain players play the tap penalty near their own line here. A chance for Australia. Australia right on the attack. See the crowd getting wild with excitement. It's shot out it goes to Clay. Clay tries to barge his way through, very close to the line. Australia pressing all the time. Watch this run of McCaffrey's, a beautiful try. Ken McCaffrey, I'm sure, didn't even know himself that he'd got through so smoothly and quickly then as he placed the ball down. Australia leading 5-2. Australia swing into the attack again. Now, Australia full of confidence. There's Clay breaking down the centre of the field. On now to Wells. Wells hurtling for the line. The pass just goes astray. Here's Australia moving up now, but here's Jones, the English 5'8". Jones throws a poor pass out, but Sullivan, a tough little customer, takes the ball. Moyer's right on top of him to drag him down. Great Britain have possession, and in possession they're a tough side to beat. There's Prescott, the Great Britain captain, trying to crash his way through. A very hard forward to bring down too. Feeds it out nicely to Ashton. Ashton, the centre, is brought down still though. Australians playing hard defensive football here. Great Britain still have it though. Out it goes now again to Ashton, who tries to barge his way through. He's brought down. Now here's Carlson, the Australian fullback you saw coming up into the picture there, but the ball goes into touch. The scrum goes down, and McCaffrey can do nothing much but dive on the ball. Now it goes out to Clay. Clay, a hard, very hard running player, tries to barge his way through. He plays the ball. Australia still have possession here. Out now to Provan. Provan losing his number there. The scrum goes down again. No decision from this scrum. Referee Belcham very strict with the scrums. Now it's won by Australia. Australia on the attack all the time, sweeping into Great Britain's territory. Now to O'Shea on the ground. A chance for anyone here, being booted through by Ashton, trying to dribble the ball through, but coming through and covering up quickly. That was Moyer, the Australian winger, who dived on the ball. Australians hammering in all the time away at the Great Britain line. Now that's Great Britain in possession. Shot across by Turner, the lock forward to Stevenson. Stevenson then out to Davies. Davies out to Grundy. Grundy breaking his way through. No, Jones. Jones it is, the 5'8". Jones comes up, gets that little kick in, a centre kick, a beautiful kick too. But the referee Belcham rules the players offside there. Australia leading still. Carlson has a penalty kick. This time the flags are up. Another 2 points to Australia. Australia leading 7-4. Great Britain start play again. Straight back now to O'Shea. O'Shea tries to barge through, a hard man to bring down. See how he got it back to Provan again. It's always Provan there who's with O'Shea, the pair working together. Now it goes to McCaffrey. It has a kick. It's a good kick too. There's Moses flying across trying to cover it for Great Britain, but it goes into touch and a chance again for Australia to score. There's the ball taken by O'Shea. See, he gets right up off the ground. Back to Provan again. Provan always backing up. Provan dummies and cuts through. A very hard man to bring down. He's looking for support here. He shoots it out to Davies. Davies is running for the line here. A nice pass out now. Out it goes, and back to O'Shea again. O'Shea, who started the movement, scores for Australia. The crowd wild with excitement on the hill. Here's Carlson's kick. Australia leading 10 points to 4. Back to Little. Little with a great run here. Barging through, sees the opening, crashes his way. Watch this tackle. That was Ken McCaffrey, the Australian scrum half. Dived in and got him beautifully. Back now to Sullivan, the English winger. He tries to barge through. He's dumped down to the ground. It's played right back then to Grundy. Grundy feeds it back again. Back to Whiteley. Whiteley lets a pass out on the outside to Stevenson. Stevenson slips in the mud there. A lot of mud in the centre. Now he throws a long pass outside to Whiteley again. Whiteley trying to break his way through. Has Sullivan outside him. Sullivan can't take the ball. Australia have possession again. Back to Carlson. Watch this kick of Carlson's. Back to Jones. Jones takes it nicely. Very complete footballer, Jones. He kicks for touch on the showground side. That's on the far side of the field to the member stand where the ball goes out. Australia still leading. The scrum goes down. It's won by Great Britain. Stevenson, a tricky scrum half, runs across field, flicks a pass back inside to Jones, but Jones couldn't get through. The Australians saw that coming, and McCaffrey and Clay were there to bring him down. But Great Britain still have the ball. They have a chance here. Out to Stevenson, on to Ashton again. Ashton dummies as the hard man steps in. See him stepping beautifully. He's tackled from behind, though. Is brought down. Great Britain, ooh, dumped. That was Norm Provan going down in a very solid dump. Back to Carney, a dummy half. Carney's pass goes astray. The Great Britain forwards are playing solidly at this stage. They have possession again. Out to Jones. Jones, with that quick change of pace of his, almost gets through there. He's hurt in that movement through. He kicks. And the flags are up. He kicks for goal. And Australia leading 10 points to 6. And it's half-time at the Sydney Cricket Ground, with Australia leading in the World Cup, leading by 10 points to 6, and the weary players go off the field. Australia will recommence the play in the second half. Australia should be kicking off now. Yes, there's McCaffrey, the Australian scrum half, placing the ball. It's out towards the showground side. There it goes. The English forwards come up for it. It's taken there by Jones, though. Jones gets a kick in, and a good kick, too. It finds touch. Now, a scrum will go down there. Down they go. But referee Belcham, severe as ever with the scrums, comes in. A penalty kick to England. There's Lewis Jones kicking for goal. Taken nicely by Wells. Watch Wells run this ball out. A very powerful runner. He tries to weave his way through. Boston goes for him. Down he goes in the tackle. Now he plays the ball back. Australia have possession quickly again, but this time it's England pressing. They're near the Australian line. Provan comes through to pick the ball up, but the referee's whistle is gone. A scrum goes down. Boston picks the ball up, tries to crash his way through. He goes straight down on the tackle, though. Dragged down to the ground. McCaffrey was there to get him. Now they play the ball. England have it across the back line. It goes right out now. Out it goes to Jones, who steps back in field, an elusive runner. He gets a pass away. Moses, the fullback, standing up with play, tries to weave his way through. A hard-running player, too, but he's brought down head-on. A good tackle by O'Shea. England have the ball again. There's that Captain Prescott trying to barge his way through. What a grand player he is. He's brought down, though. England trying to make up the leeway here. Only 4 points the difference. They have to pat the ball back in the mud here. Picked up nicely by Stevenson, who shoots a good pass out, but the whistle is gone. Down goes the scrum again. Great Britain win the ball. Win the ball again for the second time out to Jones, who draws a man, gets a pass away. See Poole come up in defence, though. The ball knocked out of the hands then, and picked up eventually by Sullivan, the winger, but Sullivan is brought down. England win the scrum, too. Right back to the fullback Moses standing up. Moses tries to pass to Jones. Jones eventually juggles with the ball and gets it from another player. He whips a pass back to Boston. Boston falls, trying to fend off a tackle, but he's held, can't get through, so he'll have to play the ball. Now this scrum is won by Australia. McCaffrey picks it up, goes the blind side, reverses play back to his forwards, who start going straight and hard down towards the Great Britain line. Waiting for a struggle here, struggle for possession, and there's Norm Provan for once throwing punches. Very, very rarely we see that. Well, it means a penalty kick to Great Britain. Harris, the nuggety little hooker for Great Britain, is going to do this kick. Now he passes it back to Jones, who kicks right back there, taken nicely by Carlson. Carlson runs up, trying to position a player here, passes outside to Wells. Wells ducks. Boston goes over the top of him, and Boston is hurt. Boston is hurt, but play goes on. It goes out to O'Shea, who tries to barge his way through. He's dragged down to the ground. Boston writhing in agony. Australia still have possession. Back to Provan. Provan lets it out again now to Schofield. Schofield, the Australian lock forward, tries to barge his way through. They play it again, this time to Davies. Davies outside to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Clay. Clay lets it out to Poole. Poole's flying. He's got Moyer coming inside him. Flicks the pass to Moyer, but Moyer can't handle it. Now Great Britain have gained possession. Trying to zigzag his way through is Sullivan. He's brought down. Now it goes out to Grundy. Grundy lets a pass out then to Jones. Jones flick pass back towards Stevenson. Doesn't come off. Picked up by Wells. Wells flies for the line, and Wells goes in for Australia. And now referee Belsham has seen that Boston is hurt. He points to Boston. There's Boston. Very game, hard, tough player. Being helped to the sideline, but he comes back. There's the kick. Australia leading now by 18 points to 6. Australia 18, Great Britain 6. Great Britain have it. A nice run by Stevenson. Stevenson lets it out then to Turner, the lock forward. Turner darting and twisting his way through. Plays it back now as he's tackled a Little. Little lets it out then to Grundy. Grundy goes hard and straight, looking for support here. Can't get his pass away cleanly. It goes out towards Sullivan. Sullivan bounces the ball ahead, though, picked up nicely by Carlson. Carlson, the Australian fullback, runs across towards the centre of the field. Now he cuts on the pace and gets a pass out on the far side. Out it goes to Watson. Watson fly, but here's coming after him as the ever game Billy Boston. Boston, who was injured, dived at Watson and brought him down with a lovely tackle. Now here's McCaffrey going in for the easiest of tries for Australia. A wide open gate for him. He snaps the ball up and dives in for the try. And the Australian captain, Poole, congratulates him. Australia leading 23 points to 6. There's the restart of play again towards the showground side. Australia have possession straight away. Now it's out to Provan. Provan starts a long, hard run here. He's tackled from behind. Now he breaks out of that tackle. He gets the ball out eventually to, or tries to get it out to Davies. But Provan is put into touch. The scrum goes down. It's won by Australia. A good pass out to Clay here. Clay tries to barge his way through. Can't get through cleanly. A race for the ball here with Poole flying after it. But it goes over the dead ball line. Australia on the attack straight away again, though. Moyer gets a pass inside into Clay, and Clay goes in for a try. Clay scores for Australia. Australia go further ahead, and the crowd are wild with excitement. There's the kick again. Australia leading now by 26 points to 6. Great Britain take the play back into Australian territory for a brief moment here, but Australia, the Australian defence is sound and holding all the time. Great Britain have possession as they play the ball. A chance for them as they try and take the ball up towards the Australian line. Turner, the lock forward, lets it out. Out it goes now to Little. Little dumbing and then gets a pass inside to Grundy. Grundy, the second row forward, tries to barge his way through. Is brought down. Out to Prescott, the Great Britain captain, who goes barging straight and hard, but he's brought down also. The Australian defence standing up solidly here all the time. Out to Jones. Jones flying through here, looking for a man, trying to find somebody to pass to. Is dumped down to the ground very solidly. Head on, though, by Wells. He plays the ball back towards Harris, who can't handle it cleanly. Now there's a great struggle for possession with Clay coming into the picture. Great Britain still have possession, though. Out it goes now, booted through and over the Australian line. Carlson picks it up. Now Carlson puts on the pace. He's going to run this ball out rather than kick. Won't give away possession. He flies for the line, gets his kick in too. It goes back into Great Britain territory. A speculating kick then goes into touch. Now it goes up and racing for the line. Here's Moyer, who picked the ball up beautifully, and Moyer goes in for another try for Australia. And Australia are putting the issue completely beyond doubt. Australia leading now by 31 points to 6. Australia 31, Great Britain 6. Great Britain once again restart play out towards the showground side. A one-handed take there by O'Shea, who tries to find his teammate and other second row forward, Provan. The whistle goes, though. Great Britain have possession from a tap penalty. Prescott goes barging through, gets to his feet, plays it back now. Out it goes now to Grundy. Grundy goes hard and straight, and a beautiful tackle by Clay upends him solidly. But Great Britain, for one of their few chances here, just out from the Australian line. Great Britain in possession. Back it goes to Ashton. Ashton goes hard and straight, trying to hammer towards the Australian line, but Australian defence is the best it's been for years, standing up all the time and crashing their opponents over. Out it goes to Jones. Jones changes pace and tries to barge through. He drops the ball, though. It's picked up by Clay. Clay goes hard, tries to fend off a tackle, but then Ashton comes in and dumps him down to the ground. He plays the ball back to Carney. Carney runs a few paces, lets it out now. Out it goes now to Schofield. Schofield running through strongly, gets a pass inside to O'Shea. O'Shea flying for the line here, looking for his support. Can't get the ball out cleanly, though. A chance as Poole picks it up, gets it away to O'Shea again, but the whistle goes. Referee is in. It goes back to Carlson, the kick, and Carlson runs up towards the centre of play, up towards the halfway mark. He lets a pass out. Out it goes now to Wells. Wells looking for his winger. Watson flying outside him. He passes to Watson, but then watch Boston again. Boston gets him. What a game, courageous player this Billy Boston is. Not long now before the match is all over. In fact, the match is all over. The full-time whistle is gone. The players are leaving the field. Australia has won the game by 31 points to 6. And the crowd at the Sydney Cricket Ground are absolutely wild with excitement. Here come the Australian players with the Great Britain players, congratulating them on a wonderful game. Certainly played in a great spirit and a hard-fought game throughout. A great win for Australia, a brilliant victory for Australia, and Australia is now undefeated in the series.